Hey guys, are you like me? Do you want to start getting ready for the holidays, but you don't have a lot of time? Welcome to my world. This is Jamie with gettingcrafty.net. Today we're going to be nodding to the 1950s cool, retro, not traditional Christmas cards. With a beautiful handmade card this Christmas, you can connect with your loved ones even if you can't see them in person. This is a little nod to Dr. Seuss. I don't know why, it's just so whimsical to me, with a flash of pink. Hello, not my traditional colors, but I love this gold expressions of ink and pink designer series paper. This expressions of ink designer series paper, this gold foil comes together, and we're going to create two really fun and whimsical handmade cards in just a matter of minutes. Go ahead and join me as we hop in right now to start creating for you. Let's go. Okay, let's jump on in and create this really cute, whimsical, Dr. Seussical Christmas card that's not traditional. This is Jamie with gettingcrafty.net. We're going to hop in because nothing screams Christmas more to me than Dr. Seuss. I love How a Grinch Stole Christmas. I just think it's one of my favorite childhood memories. I enjoyed watching it, so we're going to go ahead and create a nod to that. You can see all of the measurements on my blog at gettingcrafty.net, link in the bio, as well as shopping for all of these things. And don't forget, you can join our online class with this as well. This is our thick basic white cardstock scored, and we're going to go ahead and fold it using a bone folder to make an impression. We are embracing this awesome whimsical trees stamp set. I love it. It's a great bundle. But if you know me at all, you know I'm not a fan of pink. So what am I doing? I'm throwing pink out there, y'all. Not only pink, but like uber girly pink, which makes me laugh a lot. I'm just saying. And this is that gorgeous, gorgeous designer series paper, expressions in ink. I love it. It's got great vibrant colors, and here is that yummy pink that we see here. And I have to say, I do think it's pretty, even though it's super pink. Okay, so we're gonna grab my Stampin' Seal. Plus, we're just going to get ready to do this. I do have the Stays On Jet Black ink. This is a solvent black ink. We're going to be creating two quick cards right now, just two of them. And it's super fun, and I hope that this makes you as happy as it does me. Always, always, always stamp before you adhesive. Stamp before you adhesive. So here, I really want to use the Stays On. I pat it around just so that I can see the ink. And we're going to stamp this off to the side. This is a solvent ink. So if we're stamping, it will stamp on, and you will see me use it on our gold foil sheets. So it is your friend when you are crafting. Now, we're going to be putting this card together very quickly. Why? We need something fun and easy to do that's quick as well. So using my Stampin' Seal Plus adhesive, I'm going to do two really nice lines there. And I'm going to line that up over this polished pink cardstock, just like so. And then always, always, always double check you have the card opening the way you want, because I'm the queen of boo-boos. If it could happen, I've seen it or I've done it. Just saying. Just a little dash here. And I drop things. So either I'm running 100 miles an hour or it's the nerve damage that I have in my arm from a car accident. So what you do is you put your finger on the adhesive and look, you're not going to drop it. Well, you're less likely to drop it. And then in order to get straight all the way across, I don't try to lay down and worry about the whole card. I focus on the top half. Is that straight? Does that look even Stevens? Then you are all set. Now, this stamp set comes with the most beautiful coordinating dies. So here we have already die cut in the gold foil this really fun little Christmas tree. Look at this. It's already set. It's very easy to use. Our cut and emboss machine is a dream. A dream. And then in our basic white cardstock, I did die cut this little piece here, which is again another die that we have in this set. Super easy to use. Now, this is where my little tip comes into play, y'all. Grab a silicone sheet, pick this up, and turn it over. Less is more. Using our multi-purpose liquid adhesive, there's two tips. I'm going for the small tip here. Always make sure there's nothing blocking it. And then you're just going to put like a dot and then drag that dot. You don't need to go and goop it up. That is the common mistake. And you don't need to cover the whole thing, quite honestly. Boom, boom, boom. We should be able to create this in just a few minutes. And if you set this up assembly line style, you can create a multitude of these really fun and whimsical cards with great colorful backgrounds, all with that one packet of designer series paper. And the paper's all double-sided, so if you don't like one pattern on one side, you can easily flip that baby over and use the other. Though, if it's me and I can use sparkle or metallic accents, I'm all over it. I'm just saying. Are you the same? Don't miss out on this class. It's an online and in-person class that I offer. You can see the full details on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. Now, the reason we use a silicone sheet is once this adhesive dries, you can just rub it off. You'll see old adhesive on here. And what we're going to do is I'm moving so you can see this a little bit easier. We're going to turn this over. Oopsie. And place our treetop. I always start at the top, y'all. Start at the top, work my way down. And then we're going to place the silicone sheet over it. Now, the silicone sheet will catch any extra adhesive. It has a natural gravity to it, which brings that down. And there's really no weight, but it does pull it down so that it has a security to it. So this is really an easy project, and I love it. So I thought we'll make 2 cards the same suite, slightly different. Why not, right? So I'm going to set this aside while that's drying. We're going to use the same basic white thick cardstock. Why do you go thick? Because thicker is better. That's what at least my cell phone says when it saves my phone from dropping on the floor. Okay, no, silly. Okay, so you need a good platform. So my grandmother was a nurse. She always said that to me, make sure that I had a good platform with my shoes. And she would scold me if I bought inexpensive shoes from Payless, which is not even a company anymore, right? Like that's gone. But we're going to do the same technique here. Stampin' Seal Plus, Stampin' Seal Plus. Here we're creating 2 quick cards. Why not? And they're not traditional. This is a very big nod to the 1950s, to that really fun and funky season. I'm just saying. Again, this paper is got the pattern all spread throughout. It's absolutely stunning. One of my favorites. And I've already stamped and die cut that. So I wanted you to see. I'm trying to put this down without dropping everything, you guys. Because if you know me, I drop things like on the regular. So using the stamp set, you can see here, and our StazOn ink pad, I actually stamped on the gold foil and then used the dies to die cut it. So you can see here, once you've stamped, it lays right over where you want so that when you put it on, it will go straight through and die cut it for you. That is dreamy. My friend Donna used to make me, after a car accident, she used to make me do all of her cutting for her in the middle of a class. So when the die cutting machine came out, I was like, hello, yes, ma'am. Okay, so I want you to see here, how cute is this? We want to see where we want to lay the greeting. Again, always stamp the greeting before you put it down. So we're going to go over here. And, ooh, do we want to do like pink on pink and where it doesn't stand out too much? Why not, right? So I'm stamping off that StazOn, make sure it doesn't transfer. And we've already used the StazOn on here. Let's grab that polished pink ink pad right here. This is a new in color, you guys. And all of our cardstocks and our inks all coordinate perfectly. You can see here, be careful not to roll. I can see that it's a juicy ink pad. The ink is fresh. And I want to go, may the love of the season warm your home and fill your heart. Now, how cute is that? I do have my Simply Chamois here, another one of my favorite tools. I stamp off in between, and she is ready to go. It will not clean off StazOn. It does prevent that StazOn from transferring, but it's a solvent ink, so you don't really have to worry about that. And what we're going to do here is we're going to place this adhesive down with our Stampin' Seal Plus. Again, line up the top half. And then it'll all fall into place. This is the most beautiful paper, I'm just saying. Now we need our adhesive. And one of the adhesives I love is our mini Stampin' Dimensionals. You guys, our collection of dimensionals are phenomenal. You need them in your life. But, so the minis are small, right? So you don't have to cut up and gunk up your snips or your paper cutters or anything like that. So I'm going to place little mini dimensionals on the back of all of this. Right there. We're going to drop the ornaments right from the top. Now you have two choices. We can take it all the way to the top of the card where it goes over all three, or you can drop it from here. I can't really choose. Oh my goodness. You can't go wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and go to the top there so that it lines up. Just like so. Very, very simple. You don't have to go crazy. This is going to have a lot of flair because the designer series paper is just that gorgeous. And I love easy crafting. I know. Us moms, you guys, if you're a mom or a wife, or I don't care what you are, if you're like me, you don't have any time. Okay, so we have that adhesive right there, and I do see some smear right there. So you can wipe off the extra. That was my own fault for smearing it, so just kind of wipe it off. Then we're going to grab the regular dimensionals. Why not? You guys, it's just easy to use as well. And I love our black dimensionals because they're great on a dark project. And we're going to place 3 or 4. I would say 4. You want to balance this die cut tree. Here we go. And place it across the card front, just like so. I think this is so whimsical and beautiful. Look at all that foil in just a matter of minutes. And you don't have to be done. No, let's take it up a notch. You guys, don't forget the inside of your beautiful handmade cards. So I have this tree right here from this collection. And I have that polished pink ink pad, right? And so what we're going to do, grabbing it because I moved it, is we're going to do a little simple technique and open up the card. Now, anytime you send a handmade card, you should sign the back of it and date it. Tell people when you send it. A lot of people will save such a card as that. Bright pink, oh my goodness, that might be a little bit too much for me. But give a little huff, not re-inking it. We're going to go ahead and stamp there. Just like that. Now you can write on the inside. And don't forget your envelopes. Stamp this on the envelope. But now you have this really pretty, whimsical, uber pink handmade card. And you can do the same thing here. You can add the Christmas tree or the ornaments. You choose. I'm not going to even re-ink it. Let's see what happens. You just huff on it and re-stamp. It still works. I love that. Now, always grab your Simply Shandy, clean that bad boy off so that you're ready for the next project, because you'll forget and you'll get pink fingers. Nobody wants inky fingers. So there you go. A really simple and beautiful collection. You can take it up a notch if you want. I think this does all the work for you with very little effort. And you can create a multitude of beautiful handmade cards with this whole collection, the stamp set, and the coordinating dies with ease, you guys. Oh my gosh. And look at that gold flare. I love that with a little zest on the inside. Stamping on the back, I like to go ahead and I do this for my customers. And I just stamp like so. And it's got the black right over it. Super cute. Little signature piece there. Little to no effort. And I would let this dry a little bit because the gold foil will take a minute to dry. But there you go. Easy peasy, whimsical, Dr. Seussical handmade Christmas cards that are sure to brighten anybody's day. I love it. Which is your favorite? Are you the ornament or are you all over this Christmas tree? Comment and let me know which speaks to you. And then grab this online or in-person class. We would love to have you join us. Check it out with the link in my bio below, in the description below. We want you to come and create with us. Thanks for joining me. And tell me, what is your favorite Christmas movie? I'm stuck between this and Charlie Brown. I'm sorry, Charlie Brown is really my favorite. but How the Grinch Stole Christmas is my second. So comment, let me know what your favorite is. And if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that bell. Join us for our upcoming card making classes where you can see these upcoming videos that are waiting for you. Christmas is a wonderful time of year to connect with people all over again and brighten their day. Thanks for joining me. I want to hear how you're doing and what you want to see next. Have a good one. God bless. Bye.